What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scripted Legend bringing you guys another YouTube video on Shiba Inu, who has been performing very well as of the last 24 hours. As we see for the last 7 days, the price has been pretty stagnant, or not even stagnant, but more stagnant and not as volatile as we've seen in the recent as of recent. It slowed down its momentum downward into a more positive upward movement, and people believe that after 3 negative months of November, or not November, but December and January specifically, that this month of, and also February, that this month of March is going to turn things around, or it's just the start of things turning around after being very ugly early on in the month. We can see that the low of the month and the low of the year was 401102. Excuse me. And this is the lowest point that it is hit in the last 365 days. But as I stated, a lot of people believe that not just for Shiba Inu, but for crypto, this is the beginning of a turn back upward. There's been some volume that has transpired in the last 24 hours that has indicated an increase, a 12% increase, and we've also seen volume that has been massively high in the form of $100 transactions or greater. March 18th, we saw 319 transactions that were worth over $100,000, and then March 19th, 276,000 transactions that were worth up to or above $100,000 in transactions. I want to go over to Binance's highest trading, or the highest trading pair for Shiba Inu with Binance, because Binance gives us this data. For those who are not aware of that, that is why I come over here and look at theirs. But we can see that yesterday the volume was negative and it was harsh for the sellers, but we have seen a nice positive inflow. Hence why I feel like this is indicating possible reversal action and positive movements for crypto. We have not seen 5 continuous days of positive inflow for Shiba or for a lot of big meme coins, including Bonk, including Pepe, except in these last 5 days. So again, that's why I believe this is the beginning of a nice movement upward. We look at the holder count, and we can see that the holder count has been growing steadily. I repeat, it's been growing steadily. At the beginning of the 7-day period, or back on March 6th of 2025 rather, we see that Shiba was having a holder count of 1,495,000 holders, and now is at a holder count of 1,501,315 holders. A great increase from that period, and a nice steady growth pattern since that period too. So people are not selling, or it's not a matter of us losing holders of the negative inflow that we was experiencing, but rather positive inflow. But maybe some whales were holding back the price of Shiba, but that's not the case anymore. I just realized that I was looking at Pepe, so let's look at Shiba. Those numbers were pretty high, because yes, that's what I was looking for. The highest that we've seen Shiba hit on this channel is 130 transactions, but not today. We are seeing 60 transactions as the medium. 66 transactions on March 16th, 60 transactions on March 17th, 67 transactions on March 18th, and then 54 on March 19th. With now 59% of people that are holding Shiba sitting at a paper loss, and 37% of holders holding at paper gains, and 4 people are at net zero. They're in the middle of no losses, basically. All these things being stated, we move over to the Shibarium, and we can see that for the last 24 hours we have had 14 million tokens burnt, really 14.05 million tokens burnt. And then for the last 7 days we have seen 64.2 million tokens burnt. That is an 88% drop from the previous 7-day cycle that we were on. And then for the past 24 hours, that is a 25% increase. So in the initial, we are seeing a nice movement upward, because especially 14 million, that makes up a great portion of that 64.2 million burn that we saw 7 days prior, or we're seeing in the current 7 days period. And when we get to the total supply of Shiba tokens, is 589,254,613,563,019 tokens and circulating supply. Thank you guys all for clicking on today's video. I truly do appreciate it a lot. There is no news regarding marketplaces or listings to report as of yet. But if I find some news, and if someone lets me know in the comment section down below, I will most definitely cover it. I appreciate you guys all for watching today's video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. See you at the next one. Peace.